This video probably will shock some people who are not prepared to be wealthy. You know, in life, to be wealthy depend also things you can avoid to show your need and your sacrifice on this process of being wealthy. Because remember, everything is not easy, but it's possible, guys. In our community, we have several things that people doesn't understand about the process of being wealthy. And in this generation, most people want quickly things without to know that the seed has to grow in the ground first. And then secondly, the fruit will come over it. Welcome on my channel, guys. My name is again Frieden Ask Wis. And in this channel, we're talking about finance, we're talking about good mindset, we talk about to be rich in positive way, guys, because African doesn't understand to be rich is also a natural stuff in this planet. So remember that to be wealthy, it needs you to be trained to avoid certain things in life. As Africans, in our community, we think, but maybe it's a chance when somebody get wealthy about the process, the normal process of multiplication of money and investment, and also saving. Many people in our community doesn't know that this person has maybe been trained, and since long time ago, he has get this journey, that the same example for him to be wealthy in life. So many people doesn't understand. So in this video, guys, I'm sharing with you 8 things that will help you to process in this journey to be wealthy. So the number one sacrifice, positive sacrifice you need to know to get wealthy in life one day. Guys, remember, God created everything is natural. You can't be rich if you only believe in supernatural stuff every time, because many of our community people have been told in this wrong. I've always say that, even to my friend, to be rich is a natural thing. You need only to multiply your money by investing it in a strategical place. So the number one sacrifice you need to know, you need to choose good friends who are in your category of helping you to be developed inside you, of helping you to be trained, to be educated, to be disciplined. Because fake friends can spoil really your life. Fake friends can go with you in a party, can go be drunk, can go with you do bad things, and they take your time. They don't really help you in the process of to be wealthy. Because remember, guys, to be wealthy is a process. It's not quickly. So you have to avoid fake friends who are not going to help you, but choose friends who are going to help you in this process of wealthy. Because remember what they say, if you're working with a thief, you also one day become a thief. If you're working with a rich person and you be taking it seriously, maybe one day you also become rich by a simple process of becoming, not by lucky things. Please, it's very important, not by lucky, by the process, constantly, well thinking here. Number 2, sacrifice you need to do in the process to be wealthy. Women, if you choose but a woman who is a consumer, somebody who is not helping you to develop your skill, your mindset, somebody who doesn't help you to produce more result, somebody only talking about something negative only, probably these women will put you in the ground down, and you lose your following station. You will lose your focus. You will lose yourself, because a woman is also taking most of 80%. Also, sometimes, I don't know if my percentage is okay, but also you can tell maybe 50% or more than that in your process of you to be wealthy. Because when you'll be starting saving the money, and you have a woman who is going to influence you in consummation. Remember, guys, that since our childhood, we have been trained to consuming. The programmation of consummation is too much in us. So for you to be wealthy, you need to deprogram yourself from this style of consummation, because consummation is something is natural. So saving money is something that is not natural for us, because the world is being programmed for consummation, most of us in our human nature. So you need to choose a woman who is going to help you in your vision to be wealthy. And remember, when you're going to be starting saving, guys, every problem will come to you. Most of the problem you don't know, they will come to you. And if you're not careful, you lose the process of be wealthy. You will lose this potential that you've take decision in life. But if you choose a woman, it also can help you. And remember, you doesn't have to be influenced by somebody. If your woman also doesn't see, you can train her. So it depends also with your personality, what is inside you. This is also what it's about personal development, about yourself. Because many people can train you to lose yourself if you doesn't take care of it. Okay? So a woman is something very important, guys. Remember, even in the Bible, in many places, women can contribute of your success or the opposite of it. So when you choose your woman, it's something very important, very deep, because your union with this woman will create wealthy that you never see. We can even see among people who are succeed in life. Okay, many people, many stars, many creators, many entrepreneur people have been choosing good women. Okay, I know, guys, you know the story of Mandela and other people. You know the story of the president of the United States, Obama. Many stories that of success men, they always say that behind a successful man, there is always a woman. Is half true, maybe. Okay, I believe in that one. Yeah, because it's real, it's reality you see by yourself with your eyes. If you sacrifice to follow women, if you live to follow women, and you choose a woman who's going to help you, who is also in this vision, probably don't only see the physical appearance, because many people have been tracked in this track. Sacrifice number 3, beer, and this is concerned to men. It doesn't mean that I'm against people who drink, but the excess. Remember that beer, it's something, it's addiction. It can be an addiction if you doesn't control it. And the way you put all out your money, and this money, little by little, okay, can disappear small, and in the process of saving your capital, it will be off, and you lose yourself losing this capital when you don't have a discipline to sacrifice, to say, beer, me and you, we are done today. So remember that beer is something that can spoil your life if you doesn't choose well your decision, if you don't enter in yourself and remember who you are, to not be addicted by beer. Beer is something that can cut you off your capital slowly by slowly, your saving. Remember that addiction is something that comes, and with time you know how to control it, because it's going to be strong in you, and you lose yourself going into it too much because addiction of beer. Remember, guys, in Africa, how many days men after working, they come into bars and terrace down there in the corner on their areas, drinking beer and partying and stuff every weekend. And if you take calculation among people, men, the money they spend on beer is too much. Remember, when your salary comes, they have to be like 10% go to saving if possible. But if you want to be wealthy in a good process, it can take even sometimes 50% you're saving. So the little money you're going to save, by the way, some people, they make the opposite of it. They take that money, they put it into beer. I'm telling you, I've seen it myself. So these guys are finishing their capital into beer, because they're taking beer. It can be an addiction, something very strong, and you cannot control it, and you lose yourself when you don't know these things of sacrificing beer. Number 4, sacrifice. Sexuality. Sex is something also, I know, guys, maybe they will treat me in a different way. But if you don't know how to choose really your intimacy relationship with somebody, you always go to look for this stuff. Remember that a man who respects well his intimacy, his relationship about himself, about his sexuality, is someone also can avoid and can save a lot of things in his life, because sexuality also is something can destroy your life. It can bring you sickness. To go to hospital every time to heal infection. It can also take your time, because most time you're also into women looking for who to do that. So it can take your time, and remember, time is very important. Time also is more than sometimes than money. Sexuality is something you have to do it in the right way with a good partner. We don't know exactly what to do, because we're always controlled by our side down, but we could also control it by our brain. Sacrifice number 5. Another sacrifice that I've done into my life to avoid spoiling money and to help me to get more incomes is social media. Social media, I don't say that you can avoid social media, but you have to know how to choose and to use it well. Facebook, Instagram most. They can take your time of scrolling. Remember that these days, many people are very addicted by phones. In which way? They don't educate their algorithms. Because you can enter into your phone to look for something specific, but this one can put you into things that are not going to help you, because you also been distracted. So social media, if you educate well your algorithm, it will help you very well. If you choose well your niche. People can say to be distracted because to relax themselves. I understand that, but you have to have time. Many people in Africa, we don't have goals, guys. When you have a specific goal, you will see 30 minutes is too much for you to be in chatting, or maybe in seeing pictures for something that have no sense. Okay, I understand you can put music, but remember, when you always want to be distracted or to be out of your track of your goal, come back to your track. Come back in your goal directly. You can say, I've spent 5 hours on this. Even 5 hours is too much. It's too much. Maybe 30 minutes or maybe 1 hour. Okay? So educate your algorithm is very important for you guys. Sacrifice number 6. People are judging what is outside, but God judge what is inside. Don't neglect your appearance, saying that I'm not going to wear good clothes to show you a good example outside. But in a financial process, appearance, it's something that also, if you doesn't know how to control it, can reduce your capital. Because some people are buying expensive clothes. And when you buy expensive clothes, when you have like $1,000, and you buy a clothes for $800, guys, you have lose. You have to calculate well. This is 21st century, guys. There is many ways to buy cheap clothes, but good ones. When you're in process of be wealthy, guys, every strategy to be wealthy in positive way is very important. It's a sacrifice, guys. It's something that you have to be addicted on it. You have to be addicted on sacrifice in positive way, okay? You have to know that I'm doing this for this exactly, for this purpose. Because this stuff, we have been trained since our childhood. We've been trained for consummation. So it's too much. Remember when you've been born, okay? Your mother in the hospital, they spend money for you. When you reach at home, they cook food. But in the beginning, this skill of producing, of creating, it is not too much. That's why you have to do sometimes the opposite, because the programmation of poverty is into us too much. That's why you reach a very few people in this world. Remember, to pretend to be rich is something can lose your life forever. It's like an elephant with a rat. Sacrifice number 7. This one is something important. When you sleep too much, can also reduce your time of creating, your time of producing, of working, because your brain is too much in sleep and you don't know which time you are going to do something in a specific time. So you have to know that sleeping, even in many countries, when you've always been sleeping too much, you can wake up late every time and you lose your work. They chase you at work because you always come late because of sleeping. And in many things, even when you are a self-employed or something, you're taking too much time in sleeping and you don't know how to produce. Many results will not come to you because you doesn't use your time well because of sleeping. So many people want to sleep. Sacrifice number 8. Partying, birthdays, and stuffs, guys. Those funny things. This sacrifice also it's collapsed with friends and also using beer and luxury life. Partying is important, but what are always condemned and not accepting is to do it without to see in which way you're going to spoil your capital when you start in life of saving. Because partying, many people, you can see a person have done 5 months for saving money or for his business or something, but the party comes, birthday or something, 60% or 70% of your capital, you put it in the party. This is very wrong, guys. Remember, in the process of be wealthy, we start on saving, then we go to investing. And many people, when you start partying down, birthday. For me, sometimes I don't party my birthday. I just celebrate. I pray to God. God, thank you for this birthday. Or maybe friends can come with gifts, but preparing myself sometime. Yeah. But maybe in some important years in my life, birthday of 30 years old, 50 years old, 20 years old, marriage, those are important ones because it's once in life. But other party, they call you here to spend money here. They call you here to spend money here, to here. If you doesn't know how to control your money, guys, this can also put you down and you'll not know how to control it. And you don't know how, slowly by slowly, because you are losing yourself into this party stuff. So, remember that to be rich, to get out of poverty, we get once. So you have to be prepared so much, because if you doesn't move once out from poverty, poverty can cut you down and you never become rich in normal way, because you have been a stranger to rich mind and to rich world. So to be wealthy, there are many things again you have to avoid in life. I'm just sharing to you something important that many people doesn't consider in life. I'm just telling you that to be wealthy, you need to avoid something. If this thing will not contribute on the process of saving your capital or producing more, bringing more result in your businesses or in your life. So thank you very much, guys. And remember, you have to subscribe, share this video if you're interested about. Thank you, and we shall see later in other videos. And remember that to be wealthy, you have to get once out from the poverty.